Yesterday is gone, so you only have the day. You wanna throw in the towel, you wanna low on your face. Seem like it's too much, you wanna walk away. But you gotta keep going, you gotta fight another day. Gotta keep on going,
Can't stop here.
you gotta keep on going.
Try your tears.
You gotta keep on going, you gotta keep going.
What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Only One Limbo, and this Keep Going the podcast, man. We back. I had to come back for another one, man. Won't stop, can't stop, refuse to stop, bro. Regardless, bro. Regardless, I got a little late night session. You know what I'm saying? I had to get it in real quick. You know what I'm saying? I had a quick question on my mind, and I want you to take this throughout your day, take this throughout your week. However you consume this podcast, I really want you to think on this. Who are you for real? Ah, man. Who are you for real? Like, I was thinking on this for real. Like, I was thinking on this because you see a lot of people at work, right? I mean, you see people, they act like they like people. You know, soon as they leave that parking lot, it's back to their real self. It's back to their real person. What made me bring this up, I felt like you know, and I don't think they did it on purpose, but I felt like as I was leaving work, like a lady, I really don't know her. I don't know what department she works in, but she gave me like this smile. And I'm not saying the smile wasn't genuine. It's just that after she smiled, when she turned away, she went to a straight face. Like, that's perfectly normal. But I just thought to myself, like, is that who she is when she leave this place? Is she a smiler when she leave here? Or is it just more comfortable, the people you work with, to smile because it's just more comfortable to do that? Are you who you are all the time, or just when you're around certain people? I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Like my job putting on a whole show. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a big time district, regional, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Supervisor, whatever you want to call it. It's coming. So they decorated the whole place. I mean, they want to make sure they're their best selves now. And we only going to see him, like, you know what I'm saying, once every 3 years. But I thought, I took a pause because I'm the type of person where I don't like to just talk about people. You know what I'm saying? I like to always see, can I see what I'm talking about in them? Can I see that in myself? Can I see the same thing in myself? Are you putting on the show for certain people, but you really not keeping it real? I'm saying it's a valid question. Are you putting on the show for some people and you're not keeping it real? Like, you're going all out for this person. You're doing everything you need to. But this person that's dedicating their time, love, energy to you all the time, you ain't, because you used to them being there? Like, who are you for real? Like, when you home alone, are you a complete different person than what people notice when they out? Oh, now, some people, I just said that, you like, oh, shouldn't I be a different person? No. Who are you for real? Do you go out putting on shows because you think it's going to work better for you? Do you go out to be somebody else because you think it's a little more presentable? Who are you? Who are you trying to be? Now, I get it. Some of us, there's some people out here that really ain't got no class, no home training. I get it. We know these people exist. Now, some of these, they can't go out being themselves, because there's things about themselves that need to be changed for real. But what I'm saying is, for us that know what home training is, you know what I'm saying? Us that are ambitious and want things out of life. But the person you are at home is a person completely different from the person that you out and about. I just want to remind you one thing. Remember, God is always watching. I'm just being real. Like, God is always watching. Like, I don't care how much you try to change who you're being. God is always watching. You can never be your best self. You can never be the best version of yourself if you got to switch. What you got to switch. I'm not talking about you switching the job that you're doing. No. Because the manager me might not be the same as the father me, who might not be the same as the husband me. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your values. They change depending on where you are. Your morals change depending on where you are. The things you stand for, they change depending. Oh, you just love people like when you at church. That's when you hug. That's when you show the love of Christ. But not when you out and about. Nah. No. You got to be the best version of yourself at all times. Because if you can easily turn it off, it's probably never really been turned on. It's been a show the whole time. It's probably never really been real. But you got to get to the point where who you are is who you are. Like I said, I know who I am. I ain't got to fake. I ain't got to act. I ain't got to try to be nobody else because I know who I am. I know who God made me to be. I'm tired of running. Because every time I ran, I just end back up in a circle. Be who you are, because only then is when you can be the best version of yourself. No other time. You can't be the best version of yourself if you turn it on and turn it off. You can never be the best version. Continue to work on the best version of you. But continue to be who God called you to be. If God calls you to encourage people, do that. Do that. If God called you to go be helpful in people's lives or be a leader, like, do all those things in love. Now, that don't mean be soft. I never said that. People get that confused sometimes. Christ was humble. He was meek, but he was not weak. He was not no softy. I'm just going to be real. But be yourself, regardless of who's around. I don't care about titles. I tell people that all the time. I don't care about job titles. I don't care about your title. Not saying I don't have respect for the position you in, but at the end of the day, we all human beings, and respect is earned, not given. I don't care about your title. Your title means nothing to me. Your title does nothing for me. You're a man just like I'm a man. You're gonna bleed just like I bleed. I don't care about none of that other stuff. That don't do nothing for me. So don't let nobody change the way you are, change who you are. Be your best version of yourself at all times. That should be your goal. That should be your goal. And the best version of my best version is a version that follow after God, and I know I'm gonna fail. I know it. I know I'm each and every day I sin and fall short of the glory. Each and every day. But that don't mean I ain't gonna stop trying. I ain't gonna get back up. None of us perfect. But every day I'm gonna keep going. Every day I'm gonna keep going trying to be the best version of myself. Every day I'm gonna keep going. I can't stop. I will not stop. I will keep going. Because there's somebody out there that's waiting on me. It's somebody out there that's waiting on the word from me. It's somebody out there that's being touched right now that I don't even know. I don't even know. And they blessed by the words that I'm giving them. I can't stop. I got to keep going. Even if everything else around me stop, I got to keep going. Even if everybody in my life stop believing me, I got to keep going. I will not stop. I won't. Because this is touching and blessing somebody. And God told me to do the work, so I got to do the work. I got to do the work. So anybody out there that's listening, you feel like giving up, you feel like quitting, you feel like throwing in the towel, remember, keep going. Be the best version of you at all times. Don't stop. Don't allow what they say to stop you, because what they say does not matter. The only thing that matters is what God has to say. And if he ain't stopped you, keep going. Keep trusting in him. Because people will continue to have opinions, and opinions will continue to fade away. But God will never fade away. So I don't care what it is you're going through. Keep going. Keep going. If you hear my voice, keep going. Don't stop. Don't never stop. Keep going.
Yesterday is gone, so you only have the day. You wanna throw in the towel, you wanna low on your face. Seem like it's too much, you wanna walk away. But you gotta keep going, you gotta fight another day.